What's going on, everybody? This is Omar T from Oz Media, and today I am with Cameron Coleman, who is our November Rising Star Student Athlete of the Month. I cannot wait till you guys get to know Cameron. First of all, Cameron, how's it going? You all right, man?
Yeah, I'm chilling.
You chilling?
Yeah, I'm cool.
Good to go. All right. Well, listen, we have a great interview with Cameron today. Can't wait till you guys learn a lot about Cameron. I mean, this guy's been killing it on the bicycle, cycling. This is what he does. But before we get into that, I do want to give a shout out to our sponsors of this show. Again, the Balkan House Restaurant, Hanley International Academy, Qahwa House, BC Adhesives, Hammer Time True Value Hardware, and Unique Coney Island. We appreciate those sponsors. They're the ones that help us get the job done here today. And also ways that you can follow us and subscribe to our pages. You got YouTube, Oz Media 313, Facebook and Instagram. We got Motivate Me 313 and the Fantasy Guys on both of those socials. You can listen to this show or listen to this episode later on Apple and Spotify podcast under Oz Media. And you can even follow us on TikTok under Oz Media as well. Again, today we are here with Cameron Coleman, who is our November Rising Star Student Athlete of the Month for Oz Media / the Yemeni American News. Shout out to the Yemeni American News as well for teaming up for this great cause. But with that said, we are here to listen to Cameron, hear what Cameron has to say, all the amazing things he has done as a freshman, by the way. So far, he's still a freshman, 14 years old, right, Cameron?
Yes.
All right. So can you tell us a little bit, about yourself, your name, what school, what you do exactly, and just anything you'd like to want to share with us.
My name is Cameron Coleman. I go to University Prep Arts and Design. I'm a freshman, 9th grade. Just got there, fresh meat.
Yep.
So I race bicycles for a living. I travel with my team across the world to race different people from like other states and stuff like that. What else?
I mean, we could just leave off right there because he's a humble dude, as you guys can tell. So these trophies, these medals, these are not mine. All right, just in case y'all were wondering, these are not my medals. These are actually Cameron's medals. And if you see this, okay, first of all, he is the national champion right now. National champion for his age group. It's from 13 through 18, right? 13 through 17?
13, 14.
13 and 14. Okay, so he's a national champion for the 13 and 14-year-olds. Okay, not state, by the way. I said national, so that's the whole countrywide. He's also won multiple state titles as well. He said that he travels across the world. What are some places that you've been to so far?
I've been to Pennsylvania twice.
Okay, and where I heard that you might be going somewhere next year as well.
Yeah, I go to L.A.
Okay,
next year.
and this is all for
Cycling.
cycling and ways you can win the national title, correct?
Yep.
All right. So, what made you get into cycling? I know he kind of shared this story with me a little bit before the show, which is very interesting. But what made you get into cycling?
I always like to ride bikes and like pop wheelies at home, like around my neighborhood and stuff like that. So it wasn't really nothing for me to like go ride a bike. But these bikes is different. They ain't got no brakes. You got a back pedal to stop. And if you go fast, it's going to be hard to slow down unless you just like pull the pedals back. You could probably break them, but like you got to do what you got to do. But like once I seen and heard about this, I just kept going and going because it was fun to me. And like I know how to play basketball and football, but like I'm way better at cycling than basketball and football. Because as you can see, I won the national championship.
Yeah. So I was speaking to your mom, by the way. Mom in the building, by the way. Shout out to Samantha as well. She's in the building. So she was telling me that when you guys pulled up to the Dome, which is what's the name of it? By the way, I don't want to mess up the name of it.
Alexis Velodrome.
Yep, the Lexa Velodrome. So you guys weren't going there maybe to cycle. Was it to play another sport? Like what was that about?
Yeah, we was going there so I could cycle.
Oh, okay.
Get better.
Okay. So originally though, I thought like you guys wanted to play football or something like that, and you never knew. Then you kind of like went there mistakenly, or
Yeah, I thought it was like a football field in the inside because usually it be that.
Yeah.
You can like look at all the other ones. They got like big old football fields in the inside.
yeah. Yep. And then you went there, and it was a cycling arena pretty much.
Yep.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome how that all worked out. So You are Oz Media's in the Yemeni American News November High School Rising Star Student Athlete of the Month. You know, when your mom mentioned this to you, what was your first reaction? And like, how did that make you feel?
Happy that I've been putting in work.
Yeah, and you deservingly, by the way,
Yep.
deservingly. So, you know, your initial reaction was excitement, and you know, were you surprised or were you like, all right, you
Yeah,
know?
cause like I don't really be doing nothing but just winning and like grinding and practicing all week.
It sounds like you do a lot.
Yeah.
Sounds like you be winning, grinding, and practicing. I mean, listen, you know, our focus is to find student athletes who are doing amazing things, not only on the playing field, whatever that may be, but also in the classroom as well. So, how important is school to you? You know, who stresses school to you the most? Is it your mom? Is it your coaches? Like, how important is it to you?
School is important because if I don't get good grades, I can't be nothing in life for real. My mama, she be on my head about that, about my grades. She said I can't bring no F's home, so I had to raise that up real fast.
Yeah, and I agree with Mama for sure. That's why it's important to have that kind of mindset because you can't really do much without that grades. You know, I've seen a lot of athletes, you know, top of their class in terms of the way they play, but get held back because of their grades. So I'm happy that your mom is putting that emphasis on you. And so, do you have a current GPA? I know the first car marking just finished right now.
Uh, my GPA right now is like a 3.0
Nice.
average.
Nice, nice. And your mom was telling me that, you know, there's already a mindset of scholarships coming and stuff like that. Like, is there a school that you have in mind that you would love to go to cycle over there?
Marion University, a good school for cycling.
Okay.
I ain't really been looking at like no other schools for
Yep.
real, cause I'm in ninth grade. I still got a while.
Yeah. Yeah, he definitely does have a while. Like I said, he's still a freshman, national champion in cycling right now at the age of 14. Awesome job. And if you guys can see, by the way, he's rocking that Oz Media hoodie right now as well. You know, that's what we do. We like to give our student athletes of the month a hoodie as well to represent. You know, it's the least we can do because we are proud of you. We are proud of you, Cameron. You know, this is what we want to see. You know, it's all about empowering our youth, and so keep up the great work. You know, we actually got a chance to stop by the Alexis Veldome, whatever. I don't want to mess that up. But yesterday we got a chance to see Cameron, who broke the national record. By the way, the national record. What is it?
So y'all first time coming to see me, I broke a record
Yes.
in front of y'all.
Yep, right in front of our eyes. Right in front of our eyes. So he
Yeah.
broke a national record for the fastest time. Can you tell us a little bit about that? Like, what was the fastest time and what?
I think it was like 35.
Yeah.
And I got like a what?
34
34?
something? Yeah. So, like, it was the national record. And I don't think it was just for 13, 14-year-olds, right? I feel like it was like, it was under.
It was for 13, 14.
Okay. Okay. I could have sworn that the title said, like, under 17, like 17 and under. But, yeah, 17. So, yeah. So, U17, national record. This guy's holding it. He's currently the national champion as well. So, he's breaking records. He has all these medals. You know, I feel like, you know, as a star, rising star, and continuing to rise as well. Hopefully the future holds nothing but great things for you. So what are your plans after high school? I know you mentioned college. You know, what are your plans after high school?
So my dad passed away like 2020.
I'm sorry for your loss, man.
And like all I've been thinking about is like when I hit like 18. Cause he used to work at Chrysler. So all I've been thinking about is just going there, working, and getting money so I can provide for myself and survive and do me, keep cycling, and yeah, chill.
All right. Well, listen. Again, I'm sorry for your loss, and I'm sure your dad will be very proud of you and all of the things you have accomplished. Did he ever get a chance to see you cycle?
No.
Okay. Well, listen, I'm sure that he'll be very proud of you. You've been doing an amazing job. I'm sure your siblings are proud of you. I know I met your sister yesterday as well. So keep up the great work. And my final question to you is, you know, I am a college recruit, right? Let's imagine I'm a college recruit. I'm not a college recruit, but let's imagine I am a college recruit. What kind of student athlete do you think they will be getting in Cameron Coleman? So basically advertise for yourself right now. If there's a college recruit watching this show, What kind of student athlete would they be getting in Cameron Coleman?
Uh, Let me see. So me, like, if they like, cause I go off how they like ask me stuff and like,
Yeah.
so if they like ask me, do you want? Is this like if they give me a tour at a high school and they ask me what you think about it? If it's good, I give them a good report. But like, I know it's better schools than this one. So like, I might just go take a tour, and if I like that one, I'll just go to that one because it's a good school for me, and I think it'll fit.
So you'll just be straight up honest with them too.
Yep.
I like that. I like that. You gotta be real with you because at the end of the day, Cameron, it's your life, right? It's your future, and you'll be there for hopefully like 4 years. So pick the place that you're most comfortable with. Does your high school know all the great things that you're doing, man, or is this something that they don't really know much about because you're probably quiet about it?
Yeah, I'm quiet about it.
Yeah, They should know. I can tell you that right now.
I told one of my teachers. One of my teachers know. He said it's sweet. I like that
Yeah.
because I showed him a picture of me on the podium with a national champion jersey on in Pennsylvania.
Yeah. I mean, we all know, like, cycling, obviously, it's not one of the top 3 major sports in the United States of America, but to do the things that you're doing, Cameron, I'm happy we got a chance to do this interview with you, to sit down with you, to pick your brain a little bit about all the great things you've done, and you've done an awesome job. You're doing an awesome job as well with what you're doing, so keep up the great work. Before we close it out, I do want you to say any final words. You want to give any shout-outs, but before we do that, again, I want to give a shout-out to the sponsors, the Balkan House, Hanley International Academy, Qahwa House, BC Adhesives, Unique Coney Island, and Hammer Time True Value Hardware. And also, feel free to follow us on our socials, YouTube, Oz Media, Facebook, and Instagram, Motivate Me 313 and the Fantasy Guys. Apple and Spotify podcasts. You can listen to the show later under Oz Media, and also TikTok Oz Media. Cameron, you are November's Rising Star Student Athlete of the Month for the Yemeni American News and Oz Media. Any final words, any final shout-outs, any final things you want to mention?
Thank you for making me the Rising Star of November. I'll see y'all next time.
Yeah, for sure. We're going to get you back. Hey, by the way, I got one last question for you. If there's somebody that pushes you every day to be great and that gives you that advice and is always there for you, who would that person be?
John Hughes and Joaquin Kylie and Samantha Thomas for being my mama. I love you.
Shout out to Miss Thomas. We appreciate her and all the great work that she does. You should be proud, Samantha. She's in the building with us today. So thank you, Cameron. I appreciate it. Please keep up the great work. You are an inspiration, not only just for the people around you, but for people that are watching you. All right, it really does. It really does mean a lot. And I'm so glad we got a chance to do this interview with you. And congratulations. Congratulations, man.
Thanks.
All right.
I'm going to win another Stripes jersey tonight.
There you go.
You will see 2 on my body.
There you go. Congratulations.